What is up, everybody? So the piece of the week I've been, what? Why do I gotta redo that?
As fucking entry, please redo that. That energy was
It was good energy. What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's vlog. So, you Spoon. So I forgot what I was gonna say. The talk of the week right here has been this damn flywheel. This is the thing we've been waiting on forever to get the S2000 trans right here attached to our K-Series and get it in the damn car. Finally showed up. They were playing games, but it's finally here. So today we are going to adapt S2K trans to the K-Series front wheel drive, now rear wheel drive converted engine, right? We have an AP1 S2000 transmission, and we're gonna attach it to our K24. So to do so, we are going to use a JSP adapter plate, right? So this bolts to the engine and the trans bolts to the plate. To do that, we need a custom flywheel to make up for all the offset differences between the two things. So here we have our Clutch Masters adapter flywheel, the thing that finally showed up. Didn't think it'd ever show up, but it showed up. Then on top of that, we will be using a standard S2000 clutch, which of course we got by Action, because that's our go-to for clutches. Action Clutch, discount code Jimmy, 15% off. Just saying. So I want to get this thing attached so bad. It's been the thing we've been dying to do all week, so let's get to it. First thing I gotta do is actually take out the original dowels from this because it comes with new ones that are specific length. Don't bust. Oh, you're gonna play a game. This one will come out easy. I could feel it. Oh, this, see? There we go.
See, that's what it's supposed to do.
That's what it's supposed to do. This one's playing games. I gotta make a specific tool for this. One there, and one here. They don't look any longer than factory, so maybe they just assume that you don't have the factory ones. Whatever. What's up, Luke? Alright, so this thing just has two bolts specifically to bolt it to the... So let's line this thing up with the dowels, right? Centers it real nice. Fits great.
That's
fits
nice.
Great. So we have a bolt up here. It's exclusively for the adapter plate. I have this low profile bolt right here, which I've seen most adapter plates use like a tapered Allen head, but this works too. It's nice though, because like sometimes you have to do some like machining and stuff or hole sawing or whatever for the starter exclusively, but not for this. The torque spec is tight enough.
Gym spec.
Should go from the back. Perfect. Look at that. Then it comes with $2 pins for the trans, just so everything you know is aligned and centered perfectly, or else you're gonna have some really annoying issues. So now we have our adapter flywheel by Clutch Masters. They sell it separately with the kit, so don't forget to order both. And after you replace your rear main seal, like we did, do it, don't be lazy. This just slips right on. Now it is just a typical clutch install. Complication number one. So since this is an upgraded clutch and flywheel, I decided to get ARP flywheel bolts, as I feel like anyone would do, right? Clutch kit. So unfortunately, the machining of this isn't much bigger than the head of the ARP bolt. So a socket doesn't fit in there at all until you machine the living crap out of it, and then it can kind of fit. So that's what we did, because this is what I have. I actually stopped and called around a lot of places trying to find OEM hardware, because that's what it's supposed to use. Cross our fingers super tight that this thing doesn't break. You gotta work with what you got. Clutch Masters, if you're seeing this, put it in your description. You need OEM hardware. So be it, these will work. Please don't break, dude. If this socket breaks, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh, that's not bad, that's not bad. Oh, that was it. We're good. Socket didn't break. We're in the clear.
Got no faith.
Not bad.
Got no faith. I had all the faith.
Now we degrime and degrease the flywheel. You guys have seen us put clutches on a million times. Same with the pressure plate. There we go. So hold that right there. Now what I'm gonna do, which is not super common, is we're gonna take the throw out bearing and actually put it inside the pressure plate. Just like this, right? Because the S2000 uses a pull style clutch, right? So instead of pushing on these fins to separate the pressure plate, it's actually going to be pulling on this to separate the pressure plate. It's weird. I didn't realize S2000s were pull type. I guess they are. A little bit of a finesse to get it all in here. Line it all up.
Yo, who is that?
What?
What are we doing?
Come on this side. Hey, you got it?
No.
Good.
Yeah, I got it.
Always lines up best one way. I hurt you? Good. There we go, right on the dowels. So luckily the flywheel does come with pressure plate bolts. That's good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's convenient.
I like to put a little bit of blue Loctite on pressure plate hardwares. This is like a preference thing. If anything spins, I like to Loctite it. It's a good
Insurance.
Yeah, it's good insurance, you know?
I'd be extra safe. Got the red one. And
Oh, gee. Yeah, whatever. They'll be fine. Everyone's so scared of red Loctite. It's not that bad.
A half-inch Milwaukee will break it loose.
The half-inch Milwaukee will definitely break it loose.
if you want to be extra safe, I sometimes like to put it on my lugs because I'm afraid a wheel's gonna fall off. So just really
Coming from the guy that uses 2 lug nuts.
those two gotta stay on there.
So the pressure plate isn't very high torque at all, so definitely make sure these things are seated properly. It's definitely worth doing a couple extra passes on these. There you go, I made the pop. If it makes a pop, you know it's good. All right, Picasso, get a bunch of grease in there. We don't want no metal on metal friction happening. Nope. This is the part I've been waiting for like a week now. So, clutch fork, right? We're gonna stick it in here, and we're just gonna leave it off to the side, right? Just, we're gonna put it just like this, off to the side.
You can't just stick that in after.
You probably can. All right, here we go. I like this handle. You like that, Deej?
That is sick.
S2K handle. Get it in there. Come on, get in there, pilot bearing. Come on, pilot bearing.
Come on, baby.
Get in there. Go home, trans.
This is your new home.
Go home. There you go. We're good. That thing gets heavy after a while. Look at that, DJ.
It's on.
Rear-wheel drive K-Series. Tell your friends.
It's great.
The marriage is consummated.
It's consummated.
Won't fit at all.
No. Don't be giggling.
Dude, I'm sorry.
All right, so the clutch fork, usually you could slip them in afterwards with pull type. The clutch is like in the way.
It was like, oh, maybe we'll put that in after. James was like on the fence about it. No, we gotta take it back off.
Whatever. Everything's great. It's like this. Just gonna pull it out. Man, so what we're gonna do is take this and we're just gonna put it right here. That's it.
Okay.
So once the clutch is on, we just push it up. Went in. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Real easy the second time, you know? So hopefully now I can just take this damn thing and slip it into place. We good?
It sounded promising.
That's it.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, thank God. All right, the trans is finally bolted to the damn engine and we can get it in the car. Exciting stuff, very exciting stuff. But there's one more mod I want to do to the engine before we put it in the car because it'll be a lot easier out of the car. So upper water neck. See?
That was close.
You're close.
That was close.
So if you look, right, they have these coolant ports on the back of the head, at least on some of the K-Series heads, right? Since this was supposed to be the side of the engine, it makes sense. Now it's the back of the engine, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
You need a hose.
What?
Nothing.
No, okay. We put this on first because doing this in the car would be a pain in the ass, right? Especially on other swaps where the head is actually closer to the firewall. On our setup, there's a decent amount of room, which is not too bad. But Toge Factory makes this piece, it's really nice, right? So we bolt this on, we have an upper water neck for the radiator, which is really cool. NPT fitting for a sensor or a barb or something, and then right here is where we would run our heater hose lines. But since we're not gonna run heat, at least water-filled heat. You like that? Yeah. We're gonna cap that. Let's get this on. Both ports sealed up since we won't be using them. RTV on the head, and now we have our upper water neck for our, I guess, radiator hose, right? A super, super simple system, which is really nice. If you were running heat, you would use this port right here for one of your heater hose lines, and the kit does come with a barb fitting for it. All right, so this thing is officially ready to go in the car, and all we have to do now is bolt the subframe to the engine, and we're gonna put it in from the bottom up, because if we try to slip this thing in from the top like we usually do, the head's too big, it's too long, it's gonna hit the firewall, it's gonna be a mess. So very, very excited. I'm so happy this damn flywheel finally showed up. So since it's already getting late and we want to get this done tonight, we are gonna move over to the E36 because we are painting the cage so it's all dry in the morning. Sound good?
Finally.
Finally, but Spoon's been taping it up over here, doing an amazing job, and we are just gonna get right after it and start laying some paint down to seal up this bare metal on the cage before it starts rusting. Come on, give me just a head nod, yes. And before we do that, I want to show you guys one thing. At the end of last video, we talked about tying in the rear subframe to the cage to stiffen the rear end, since the rear subframe points are known to be weak Right, Brian? You sure know. Your rear subframe damn near fell out of your E46.
No, I did.
Yeah, it did.
No, it did.
Yeah. And mine were all broken. So Spoon this morning made the brace, and it looks pretty gangster.
Killed it, Spoon. Nice work.
He spooned it.
I'm fucking jealous, dude. I'm jealous. I think we're all jealous on this one.
All right, so we will be using Steal It for the cage. You guys have seen this a lot. It's really good stuff. It's strong, it's durable, it blends well into itself. You can spray it right to bare metal, you could weld to it. It's kind of like the shit. LZ is a big fan of the Steal It, and I think it'll be a pretty cool offset color to the red. All right, the dark gray. It'd be pretty cool. We were tempted to match the cage to the shell, but I think having offset color would be pretty fun. We'll make it pop. I see you have only them outside masked up. What's the deal?
Yeah, we'll spray the cage, mask the cage up, and then spray the inside.
So we're not worried about overspray on the inside of the car.
No. We'll just go over with a quick scuff pad right before we spray. And
Perfect.
instead of anything, this is gonna help us give us a clean base for the base coat.
Perfect. And we're not scared of overspraying the shop. It's not gonna go that far. First spray. You got the respirator on. I'm proud of you. All right, paint's dry. It looks good. It darkened up a lot after drying, so check this out. I know it's pretty dark in here. Boom. That's it. Dude, look how nice that finishes. It almost has like a semi-gloss look to it. Very classy.
It sucks, because until the red's painted, you can't appreciate the cage.
You can't. It kind of blends in with the rest of it, but once the interior is painted, it's gonna pop so nicely. And honestly, like, if this was a comp car and you were in a pinch or don't care, honestly, you could steal the whole interior. Just it'd take a lot of cans, right? I know you could probably buy it in a gallon, but the cage took three cans. 3.5 cans to do the cage, and that was like with Spoon doing his thing. So buy 4 cans, and if you're gonna do your interior, probably buy a whole bucket of this stuff. It's not cheap.
Or be extra like us.
And do what?
Paint it nice.
So that moves on to painting the rest. So we're actually gonna paint the interior red just because, like, why not? And it'll make it pop crazy.
And before anybody says anything, there are different ways to mask it. I know the aluminum foil trick. It's easy, it works, but we're extra around here.
Yeah,
no, I hate it.
It looks like a bamboo cage right now. It's cool. So we're gonna do the interior to match the rest of the car, which is gonna be red. Staying red. Not color changed red. It'll be a nightmare, and I like the red. Red's my color. So we'll probably end up doing it early next week, right? Paint the interior.
I'll have it painted by the weekend.
All right, you heard it here. You heard it here first, boys. So big step, very excited. But for now, let's get back to the 86 and get that damn engine in the car. One more time. That looks so good. Nice work, Spoon. You killed it. You spooned it. Give me a thumbs up. Other thumb.
Other thumb?
There you go. But first, we have to do a merch plug real quick. So the drop is Friday, like always, but today's Thursday, so I figured I'd give you a head start on it. So, RJ, what are we calling this? Spooky drop. Nice. Okay. Ready? We'll go through it quick. We got the 3 seasonal beanies, 3 colors with the O tag. Love that. Halloween sticker, right? Because we always do a holiday sticker. Killed it with the bat and everything. Love that. The hoodie, which is a big one, right? So this is the front, and here's the back. How good is that? Killed it. Killed it. I'm out of breath. I'm excited. And then last but not least, we have 2 new banners to go with the drop. Check them out. Here's the 2 new banners, right? So Steve wanted to do a spin-off with loop in it, so he's like a gargoyle.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's like a beer label, Red Dog. We did a flip on Red Dog and Loop in the Gargoyle.
And then of course we had to do a spooky season 1, Oak's Garage, rent your life away with the cars and everything. I like this one a lot. I think we killed on that one.
Good colors, good cars, Goosebumps energy.
Big Goosebumps energy. If you know,
Yes,
you know. Of course, guys, everything is limited, so if you want to cop something before it goes, hop below, shop Jimmy, cop yourself. And now let's get back to work. All right, so the subframe is on the engine, transmount is on, so let's get this positioned under the car to get it shoved in from the bottom.
Sounds good.
We use some old school technology here to try to line up the drivetrain a little bit better. We really need a table jack, that'd be really nice, but whatever. So, here we go, smooth sailing. Hopefully everything goes into place. How's the shifter hole looking?
Looking good.
Are we in? Are we in? We're in one. We're in one. Get one nut in. So hopefully this is the last time this thing's coming out of here for a very long time. Hopefully. Everything should be good. You always feel like you're forgetting something. Every single time. Put the crane on real quick just to kind of finesse it back into that little bit that it needed, and boom, she's in. Not bad. Not bad for not having a table jack. Not bad. How's it fitting?
Actually, very good.
Love to hear it.
Look at that.
Everything fits great. I'm super pumped. We have so much room behind the head, which is like cool in the sense of working on. It'd be nice if the engine was farther back just for the sake of, you know, weight. But I know our limitations is the trams because it already sticks back so damn far. But everything, it looks super easy to assess, which is good because especially on like we'll consider a track car, the easier it is to work on, the better. Like you gotta think about that stuff, right? Because you can cram these sick engines in cars, but if you can't work on them for shit, it sucks. But whatever. So now the rest of it should go pretty quick as long as we can get the parts in, right? Because at this point, it is just brainless bolting in, easy. This is a simple setup, and we have quite a few parts. The big thing is the manifolds. Header shipped out today. Intake manifold, I'm still trying to figure out because I keep going back and forth on them. But wiring harness is getting literally made this morning. Like it's sick. Like it should come together pretty quick. I want to hear this thing run in the car before I leave for Drift Week, and it's very doable as long as everything comes in. So for now, the one thing I do want to show you guys before we leave is, well, something new. So I decided to spend the money and get myself, well, we'll call it an aftermarket valve cover. I was going back and forth quite a bit. So Skunk 2 makes this because they make everything. So this is a low profile magnesium valve cover for the K series. How sick is this?
Fucking sick. Stupid light.
Dude, I wish you guys could feel this.
Stupid.
You could, it
Balance
literally,
it on one finger.
Dude, it like, yeah, ready? Literally, no. Almost had it. But so, I don't think it really needs it height-wise, but I thought it was a really cool piece and we wanted to try it out. Honestly, if you guys are having an issue fitting your K-Series, this is a really good, we gotta buy one of these.
I need one for CRX.
Yeah, because this, look how much lower it is. Watch. So the front isn't much, okay, that sucks. So the front.
No, it looks like that, but it's actually like
down
this.
like
Oh, okay, so I'm shot. But, well, this edge, yeah, take it off, just take it off.
Take it off.
That's crazy. So if you have hood clearance problems like Spoon does, that could really save you. So let's see how it looks. I hope it still looks like a damn K-Series with this thing on there. I get the wrong one. The cam bolts have this end on them where you actually hold the valve cover down. It looks like we have to move them around for it to actually fit. It's weird. It like passes with my head to see like a different valve cover on the same engine.
This thing powder coat is gonna look fire.
I think we're gonna send it to powder coat today. Hopefully I have it ready for next video so we can get the engine sealed up and looking like official. But before we send it off the powder coat, we gotta do one thing though. We gotta debadge it. We gotta, no disrespect to Skunk 2, but I think it'd look a lot harder without a badge on it.
Can I get paid for it?
If I read the damn instructions, look, it came with new cam cap bolts right here.
What are those?
Yeah, for the valve cover. All new
Those are
hardware.
nice.
Not bad for the money. Not bad. We're changing out these, right? So even the valve cover bolts are slimmer. It's good. Makes sense.
Smaller.
Smaller. Very important to torque your cam caps. Oh, these are so tight. Perfect. Last one. Then we could test fit the cover. Perfect. I know it doesn't really matter, but let's weigh these things real quick. I'm very interested to see. OE cover. What do we got? Wow, almost 7 pounds. I didn't think it was that heavy. Magnesium, let's see it. 2 pounds. So four pounds lighter. it's impressive. I don't know if 4 pounds will make or break your build, but it's a cool thought, you know, like that's weight in a very important spot that you, I guess. Weight reduction's always good. Over the subframe too, fire.
Why not?
There you go, sold. And I just realized we have no use for this thing now. So I think we'll clean it up and we'll have all the boys sign it and we'll throw it in one lucky order from the drop. So hopefully they want it, because I don't want to just send a random valve cover song and be like, what the hell is this?
We'll email you.
Okay, perfect.
So
if you're the lucky winner.
yes, if you're the lucky person.
So I'll give you till Sunday.
Sounds good.
Perfect. This does look way more motorsports. That's cool. All right, ready boys? Let's see it. Oh, that actually is really cool. It makes the engine look very
Modern.
modern motorsports. It's cool. It's cool.
Different.
Different. That's sick. You know, weight reduction. We're gonna end it here because we gotta get the 350Z prepped for this weekend and we don't have time to do so. And I don't think anyone wants to see 350Z drift prep. So we're gonna send this off to powder coat right now. So next video you guys will see us have this thing freshly powder coated, which will probably bring the whole engine together. We have all the accessories, so we can complete the accessories.
You got a valve cover gasket?
I got a valve cover gasket. I think it's blue though, so maybe we'll find another one.
OEM. OEM black. OEM.
It's OEM blue.
OEM. OEM never came to.
This one did. And then next video we can actually finish up the whole cooling system too, which is pretty cool. Manifold's on its way.
Yeah, radiator.
I got a radiator? Yeah, I said I got the whole damn cooling system.
Alright, just making sure. Don't get snippy with me.
And then we're gonna send the 36 to Spoon's house and get to it. So for now, big deal. It's bolted up for good, and so we could really chug along. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the progress. So for now, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. New drop. Don't miss out. Spoon.
Good night.